So we get together, we start the company, we decide to put the company in Mississippi. I was mobile. Again, my son's mother just left me, took my son with her literally the week before.
Yeah.
So I'm mobile now. I can go anywhere I want. I moved to Mississippi, and we start the company. And this kind of leads into exactly the internet. And here's the reason why.
Yeah.
When I get to Mississippi, we've got applications upon application upon applications that we need to process somehow.
These are customers that want to get signed up?
Customers that want to switch. And so again, this is within a week or two, right? So he doesn't have a computer, my partner, and he doesn't know how to use a computer, and I don't really either. So I just took a class in high school. That was it. And remember, the computers back in high school weren't like the computers today.
Right.
So we have some money now. So we go to a late night run to Walmart and we buy a computer, an Acer computer, I'll never forget. And so we set it up. I saw an ad in the paper for a piece of software that supposedly did this. And I can put in this disk and configured the computer, and we started typing, and then we started using Kelly Girls, which is a temp service to bring people in. And we're living, just to clarify something, we're living in a motel that was converted into apartments. I'm sleeping on the couch.
Oh, wow.
He's sleeping in the bedroom, and I'm working all night typing stuff in, which wasn't great. So within, literally, this is the span of time frame. I just want to give you an idea. So I get down there 2 weeks after we start. We have one computer. 3 days later, we rent an office, right? The next day, we start getting Kelly Girls and interviewing them. They're starting to work the next day. So now we're, let's say, 5 days or 6 days into this. We have this office. We're literally going to Walmart and buying everything late at night because that's the only time that we have. We're putting in tables. We got computers, but fortunately, his church pastor actually knew about networking computers together.
Oh, wow.
So we got him to chain our computers together, and we would just, every day we would add 2 to 3 new people in. And so we ultimately had 25 people in a room all typing in applications for us. And then we went from 1 office to 2 offices, which is the one next to us, and then 3 offices, which is the one below. And we just had them typing literally all day and sometimes into the night. So it was kind of crazy. But like I said, in that time frame, we did, first 7 months, we did $1.8 million. Now that sounds really great, but again, what I got out of it was I got paid about $40,000, I think it was. Yeah. And the company rented a condo, and so I stayed in that. So, but I think the other part though is even more important to understand is that out of that 40,000, you see, I believe that people don't work for themselves. Yeah. I don't. I know that for sure. But even at that time, I didn't work for myself. Out of that $40,000 that I personally made, that I got from that company, I gave away about 75% of it. And what I mean, I say gave it away. My grandmother in the Philippines died that year. My mom couldn't afford to go home. I paid for her to go back to the Philippines and to take care of that. And when she got there, no one had any money for a funeral, so I sent money for that. My brother's van broke down. He's got 5 kids. I buy him another van. All these different things come up. It was all family things that came up that they needed it more than I did. I mean, what do I'm a single guy. I mean, what am I? I'm into my business, and that's about it. So. And that's the thing is I believe that we do all of this not to hoard money, but to help other people. And for me, it's family. It's, the things that I spend the most money on is family, of what things that they need, not just relentlessly, recklessly, I should say, just giving out money to family. I'm saying that when my family needs something, I want to be there for them.
Yeah, I think that's beautiful, man. I'm the same way. I think that you have that why, right? Like it's your family, especially when you come from a challenging background. I think that drives you even more so, because now you're able to do for people that I believe that most people can do for themselves, but there's something that is innately within certain people also that pushes them a little bit higher, and you being one of those individuals, right? So now it's like me. So one of my missions ever since I was 15 was to buy my mom a house and pay cash for it. And I was able to do that before she passed,
Yeah, me too.
And it's just a beautiful thing to be able to give back in a sense.
I was, I was going through you remember years ago they had these like portable video cameras. I had it's a Kodak ZI6, and
I remember the portable. Yes, actually, not like, that brand, but yes.
Yeah, like I think there was like I think when one was called Zoom or something like that, or
yep.
So anyway, so I ended up finding one literally last week. And so I'm trying to get the videos off of it to see what's there. And I found all these ones of my daughter when she was, really, really young. And then I put the disc in my, the little card in my computer. And there's there's actually a video of me showing up at my mom and dad's house and giving them a van.
Look at that.
I literally drove up there in this van. It was like 2 days before Christmas. And I drove up there in this van because it was my van, actually, I gave them. And so I drove up there in the van, gave it to them, and stayed for 20 minutes, and then had to catch a flight to go back home because I had to drive 2.5 hours to get a flight out of there. So it was this whole video of them going, "Why are you here? What are you doing?" Because I got there and no one was home.
You surprised them?
So I had to wait. Yeah, I surprised them. They had no idea I was even coming. So it was just kind of a cool thing, but it was just that memory that was captured, on there. So it was just great.
Hey, Ty Cohen here, and I got a free gift for you. It's a new copy of my latest book, Kindle Publishing Secrets Volume 1, and I want to give it to you for free. So let me explain what's in this book. So for the last 12 years, I've done nothing but publish content on Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing platform, and it's allowed me to literally create an amazing life, right? Creating content that becomes a new income stream with each new piece of content that you publish. With each new piece of content you publish, it turning into a passive recurring revenue stream. And it's stuff that you don't have to write yourself. Now, the beautiful part about this is if you are a writer, then you can go in and create your own content using the traditional means that you're used to. But if you're not a writer, then you go in and outsource it. So I put everything that I've discovered over the last 12 years of creating Kindle books and publishing Kindle books and creating a virtual Kindle publishing empire into this one book. And I want to give it to you for free. So here's how you're going to get your copy. Just by going to www.kindlecashflow.com/3 steps. That's right, kindlecashflow.com/3 steps, and you'll get your free book, right? So now here's the catch. I'm only giving this out to a certain number of people. We're going to give away a couple hundred copies, and then after that, it's gone. So if you want to get one of these books that actually has the secret to everything that I've done over the last decade to build up a massive Kindle publishing empire, you can go in and get it right now for free and ahead of everyone else, right? This is going to be available for sale pretty soon. I'll probably make it available for sale for about $100 a copy, because it's that rare and it's that limited. But right now, you can get it for free by going to kindlecashflow.com/3 steps, all lowercase. kindlecashflow.com/3 steps, all lowercase. And I'll see you on the inside, and I'll see you living a passive, recurring revenue life as well.